Hey everyone, did you know that businesses waste up to 30% of their digital signage budget on content that nobody actually watches? It's wild when you think about it, but it makes sense. If your screens aren't engaging or easy to manage, you're just burning money. I recently got my hands on the LG 86-inch UHD Digital Signage display, and it's changed the way I think about in-store or office visuals. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the screen size is massive, 86 inches of crisp 4K clarity. Whether you're using it for retail promotions, corporate messaging, or even just background ambience in a cafe, the resolution is sharp enough that text and images look crisp from across a room. I've seen plenty of large displays that look pixelated up close, but this one holds up even when you're right in front of it. That's important because if people squint or lean in to read something, your message is already failing. One of the standout features is the picture-by-picture and picture-in-picture modes. You can run two different inputs at the same time, maybe a live TV feed in one corner and a slideshow of products in another. I've used this in a small retail setup where we wanted to show a live social media feed alongside a promotional video, and it worked flawlessly. No need for two separate screens or complicated setups. Just plug in your sources, and you're good to go. Another thing I really like is the built-in media player and scheduling. You can upload content directly via USB, schedule when different playlists or ads should appear, and even loop content without needing an external media player. That saves a ton of time and keeps everything organized. I've set up weekly schedules for different departments in an office, and it just runs itself. No more last-minute scrambles to update screens before a meeting. The display also supports HDMI, DisplayPort, and even OPS slots for expansion cards, which is great if you want to add things like a media player or a video wall controller later on. I didn't need any of that for my setup, but it's nice to know the flexibility is there if your needs grow. Plus, the build quality feels solid. LG's commercial-grade displays are built to last, which is exactly what you want when you're investing in something this big. I've also noticed the brightness and color accuracy are spot on. Even in well-lit rooms, the screen doesn't wash out, and colors stay vibrant. That's crucial for retail environments where lighting can be all over the place. I've seen cheaper displays that look great in a dark room but turn into a washed-out mess under fluorescent lights. This one doesn't have that problem. Now, it's not perfect. The setup can be a bit technical if you're not familiar with commercial displays. There are a lot of settings and options, which is great for power users but might overwhelm someone who just wants a simple plug-and-play solution. Also, while the scheduling is powerful, the interface isn't the most intuitive. It took me a few tries to get comfortable with it, and I've worked with similar systems before. Pros-wise, the reliability is top-notch. I've had this running for weeks without a single hiccup, which is exactly what you need in a business setting. The clarity and size make it perfect for grabbing attention, and the multi-input feature is a game-saver for anyone trying to consolidate displays. Cons-wise, it's a bit pricey compared to consumer TVs, but when you factor in the commercial-grade durability and features, it's worth it. If you're running a business, an office, or even just want a high-end display for your home setup, this LG 86-inch UHD Digital Signage is a solid investment. The link is below if you want to take a closer look. For most buyers, the real question is not whether LG 86-inch UHD Digital Signage sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like multiple screen by PBP/PIP, USB contents playback and impractical day-to-day use actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like LG 86-inch UHD Digital Signage usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.